Hello, good evening. This is Dr. Devika Deshmukh, MD Ayurvedic physician and practitioner at Kerala Ayurvedic Clinic, Villepalli East, Nehru Road, Mumbai. I welcome you all on the platform of the Villepalli Club here again on Wednesdays with our 30-minute episodes on healthy living and lifestyle, which is orient to Ayurveda and our ancient science of medicine. तुम्हा सगळ्यांचं खूप खूप परत एकदा स्वागत. Today's our topic is healthy living Ayurveda in our 40s. So इथे target audience is definitely people who are between 40s to 50s. याच्यासाठी आयुर्वेदाची काय मदत आपण मिळवू शकतो, काय ट्रिक्स अँड हॅक्स आहेत ज्या छोट्या छोट्या आहेत पण फार महत्त्वाच्या आहेत, दॅट यू कॅन यूज ॲट होम अँड इन युअर लाईफस्टाईल, सो दॅट instead of taking more and more tablets and medicines, we can still lead a very happy and healthy life after our 40s. So आजचा टॉपिक हा आहे आणि I am thrilled to have you here. Hi Lata, if you can just send me a text, a hi or something, so that मला कळेल की if there are any questions किंवा काही, I would definitely love to read them and answer them as we go. But if not, then just sit back, relax, and take whatever you can from this episode of Wellness in Your 40s from the lifestyle of Ayurveda. मी practice करून about 11 वर्ष झाली, and it is still going on. In the last 11 years of my practice, मी सर्वात जास्त हे बघितलंय की 40शी नंतरच especially women फेस अ लॉट ऑफ हेल्थ इश्यूज. तोपर्यंत बऱ्यापैकी कमी असतं किंवा काहीच नसतं, इंटेन्सिटी ही कमी असते किंवा थोडे इलनेसेस छोट्या छोट्या फेजेस ऑफ लाईफमध्ये होतात, पण ते कंटिन्यूअस नाही राहत. बट 40s नंतर जे होतं ते मी साधारण बघितलं आहे की इट लास्ट फॉर अ लॉंगर टाईम. सो हे का होतं, व्हॉट एक्झॅक्टली हॅपन्स दॅट चेंजेस थिंग्स अँड टेक्स अ डिफरंट कोर्स. होतं असं की ॲज अँड हाऊ वी आर ग्रोईंग अप राईट फ्रॉम आवर चाइल्डहुड स्टेज, वी आर कॉन्स्टंटली बीन गाइडेड बाय वन ऑर द अदर गुरु, गाइड, टीचर, मॉम, डॅड, फ्रेंड्स who are elders. So all of these guidance makes us a whole and complete individual by the time we reach our 30s or 35s. त्याच्यानंतर majority of the times we are on our own. In Indian system we have such good culture की आपण नेहमी एकमेकांची मदत घेतो आणि पुढे जातो. आपण फ्रेंड्स बनवतो, आपण रिलेटिव्सशी चांगलं नातं ठेवायचा प्रयत्न करतो. वी आर ऑल देअर ॲज अ सोशल ॲनिमल इंटॅक्ट इन आवर फॅमिलीज. 40s नंतर होतं असं की वी सडनली बिकम फ्रॉम द पर्सन हू इज टेकिंग गायडन्स टू द पर्सन हू इज गिविंग गायडन्स, राईट? सो हा जो फरक आहे हा आपल्या इमोशनल हेल्थवरती पडतो आणि मेंटल हेल्थवरतीही पडतो. इट इज नॉट लाईक दॅट इवन साधूज अँड गुरुज ऑल्सो रिक्वायर गायडन्स वन्स इन अ वाईल. सो होतं असं की around after 40s you suddenly become the more responsible person, the person who everyone is looking up to suddenly. So sometimes there is a hindrance in your mind or heart to reach out to someone for help, and that is why majority of the issues take root and arise, because here you are failing to convey your problems to anyone whatsoever, because suddenly now you are the person who is responsible for giving guidance and help whatever is necessary to your family, friends and everyone around. So now since you are the person who is responsible, तुमच्या हेल्थकडे दुर्लक्ष होतं, right? Especially women, they are working in homes, they are working in offices, they are working all around, physically being active, mentally, even if anyone is in the office, there are 10 other things going on. मी गॅस बंद केलाय का, मुलाला काय द्यायचंय, संध्याकाळी आल्यानंतर काय जेवण करूया, ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स, लॉन्ड्रीचं दिलेली रिसीट कुठे ठेवली आहे, all of those things are always in our head and we are constantly keeping a track. And so when you are keeping a track after 40s, sometimes your health track goes for a toss. हे साधारण 40शीत आल्यामुळे प्रॉब्लेम्स हे थोडे थोडे जर येत गेले तर ते वाढत जातात, कारण यू हॅव देम विथ यू but you're not able to talk, or you are not giving letting those problems come up as priority. You are definitely prioritizing somebody else's problems, maybe your daughters, your sisters, your friends, your mothers, your fathers, your relatives, all other problems ahead of yours. आणि तुमचे प्रॉब्लेम जातात बॅकला, बॅक सीट घेतात. म्हणूनच साधारण 40शीच्या पुढे प्रॉब्लेम्स वाढत जातात, कमी होत नाहीत. इथे काय करावं? टॉक टू अ फिजिशियन, गेट द राईट काइंड ऑफ हेल्प. टिल 40s we already have few selected friends whom we can confide in, and few selected family members whom we trust a lot. We have gained a lot of trust and who could actually understand us the way we are. Very few. एका हाताच्या बोटांवरती मोजता येतील इतके, करेक्ट? पण ते फार महत्त्वाचे आहेत, बिकॉज the more you share about what problems you are in, the more space you will create in order to handle others' problems well as, well too. So इथे balance करणं फार महत्त्वाचं आहे. This is all a mental aspect of it. Now let us come to the physical aspect. ह्या around 40s to 50sच्या मध्ये there is going to be a change in your hormonal system. बरोबर? आधी जे मेन्स्ट्रुएशन चालू होतं ते आता हळूहळू कुठेतरी 1.5 महिन्यातनं एकदा, 3 महिन्यातनं एकदा, 6 महिन्यातनं एकदा असं येत जातं, किंवा येत असेल मंथली पण स्कॅन्टी होत जातं. द फ्लो बिकम्स स्कॅन्टी अँड यू डोंट अंडरस्टँड वाय दिस हॅज बीन हॅपनिंग, बिकॉज माय मदर हॅड अ मेनोपॉज ॲट 55 बट आय एम हॅव्हिंग इट ॲट 42. इज दॅट नॉर्मल? Oh yes, that is. Because the mother's age and prakriti and everything else is different, and yours is different. Mother's lifestyle must have been different and yours is different. So lifestyle मुळे menopause हा लवकर set in होऊ शकतो, आणि तो जर झाला तर there is nothing to worry about. But definitely after 40s is the right time that you have either 6 monthly or yearly checkups. For females, go for mammograms and sonographies. Keep it in hand, handy and ready. For males, definitely get all the reproductive organs checked once in a while with your doctor, so that you know की prostate enlargement नाही आहे ना, किंवा काही प्रॉब्लेम्स तर होणार नाही आहेत ना. You need to have good functioning of your renal, that is kidneys, liver and reproductive systems. So हे बघायचे की इथे काही रिटेन्शन तर नाही आहे ना, कॅल्क्युलस तर नाही आहे ना, फायब्रॉइड्स तर नाही आहेत ना. हे बघणं हे फार महत्त्वाचं असतं. ह्या वयात जर ते अर्ली डिटेक्ट झाले तर त्याबद्दल आपण खूप चांगले आयुर्वेदिक उपाय करून ते सोडवू शकतो. इथे हॉर्मोन्स पण चेंज होणार असतात. इन फिमेल्स देर इज अ टेंडन्सी ऑफ रिटेन्शन ऑफ वॉटर, देर इज अ टेंडन्सी ऑफ रिटेन्शन ऑफ फॅट्स, आणि म्हणून वेट तुम्हाला कळेल की तुम्ही काही न करता पण वाढत 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 जातं ड्युरिंग दीज टाइम्स. कॅल्शियम ॲब्झॉर्प्शन थोडं कमी होतं. सो म्हणून इथे ऑस्टिओपोरोसिस म्हणजे कॅल्शियम, आपलं जे बोन असतं त्यात छोटी 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 भोकं पडतात, डेन्सिटी त्याची थोडी कमी होते. ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी होऊ शकतात जर कॅल्शियम इंटेक कमी असला तर. रॅदर जो नेहमीचा कॅल्शियम इंटेक होता तो आता पुरा नाही पडत, अपुरा पडतो तो. सो नाव यू नीड टू सप्लिमेंट युअर बॉडी विथ सम एक्सटर्नल सोर्स ऑफ कॅल्शियम. यू नीड टू गो आउट इन द सन मोर, वॉक मोर, सो दॅट तुमची बोन डेन्सिटी चांगली रिमेन होते. आणि बोन डेन्सिटी टेस्ट जरी करून घेतली तरी त्यात हे बघायचं की रिस्क आपल्याला कितपत आहे. मॉडरेट किंवा हाय रिस्क असेल, एस्पेशली हाय रिस्क, देन देर इज समथिंग टू वरी अबाउट, अदरवाइज इट इज नॉट. एनिथिंग एंड एव्हरीथिंग कॅन बी मॅनेज विथ टेकिंग गुड आहार, विहार, गुड स्लीप, रेस्ट अँड अ गुड फॉलोअप अँड चेकअप. देर इज अ होल फेज ऑफ मेनोपॉज दॅट सेट्स इन फिमेल्स. इथे मेंटल लेवलच्या बऱ्याच वर खाली असतं, इमोशनल अप्स अँड डाऊन्स असतात. का नसणार? कारण हॉर्मोन्स सेटल होत आहेत. जसे प्युबर्टीमध्ये, ॲडोलसन्समध्ये होतं चिडचिड चिडचिडपणा होतं, तसंच इथे हॉट फ्लशेस किंवा सडनली फीलिंग ऑफ कोल्डनेस इन युअर हँड्स अँड थम्स, स्वेटिंग ऑर मेन्स्ट्रुअल डिस्टर्बन्सेस हे साहजिक आहे. आणि ॲट द सेम टाईम इन मेल्स टू देर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड एज अँड्रोपॉज. अँड्रो म्हणजे रिलेटेड टू मेल. तिथे त्यांचे हॉर्मोन्ससुद्धा हळूहळू सेट डाऊन होत आहेत. ऑफकोर्स देर इज नॉट अ मंथली सिस्टम ऑफ क्लेन्झिंग अँड क्लिअरन्स इन देम, बट definitely they're also going through a mid-life change, and that needs to be supported. The most important factor here are, if you and your partner, or you or your partner, are in this phase of 40s to 50s, convey your problems to each other in the most kindest of ways, because these changes are definitely going to start causing irritations. Hey, irritability जी आहे, get that evaluated through your physician. Talk to them. Know what is going on with your body. आणि हे का होतं आहे, मग तुम्हाला कळेल की हे सगळ्यांनाच होतं, किंवा ह्या गोष्टी नॉर्मल आहेत किंवा ह्या गोष्टी नॉर्मल नाहीत. जे काही आहे, यू विल नो दॅट बिफोर हँड. दिस इज द राईट टाईम फॉर यू टू टेक युअर प्रकृती इन कंट्रोल ऑफ युअर बीइंग. म्हणजे तुमची प्रकृती ॲनालाइज करून घ्या. दिस इज अ गुड फेज ऑफ स्टेबिलिटी where you actually will be able to implement some changes which are necessary in order for your 50, 60, 70 and 80 years of life to be healthy, fit and fine. At this phase, if you get your Prakriti analyzed, a good Ayurvedic physician might be also in a place to tell you what you might encounter ahead, like in case of disorders, in case of concerns or problems to your health ahead in life, so that you can take precautions beforehand. एकदा आपल्याला प्रकृती कळली की माझी वातपित्त आहे, और पित्त कफ आहे, और कफ वात आहे, और ओनली वात आहे, वॉट एवर इट इज, you can be given a good idea as to what preventive measures will help you from falling, help you from being healthy and not falling sick. These are very important insights. You can also get a good insight on your family's health as well. Here in your 40s, you're already managing, you're already set a pattern of how things would go. If you have kids, kids are already going to school. If you have pets, you have trained the pets and you are now living a very nice life with them. The kids have a routine of their own, and now you can get into some routine of your own, a little bit of time. Now what else can you do in that time? You can discuss it with your physician and get a holistic approach about your health. Gaining lifestyle changes in order to prevent diseases is the most beautiful part of an Ayurvedic science. Instead of dealing everything as it comes by pills, and you will be tired of it eventually, and they might give you complications later. So going ahead with the most non-invasive therapies like Shirodhara or Pasti or Abhyangam, maintenance of health every fortnightly is very, very, very important. A physician might be able to tell you की तुम्हाला लिंबू पाणी चालेल का तुम्हाला मध पाणी जास्त चांगलं आहे. He or she might be able to tell you की तुम्ही डेली क्लेन्झिंग करा, तुम्ही ह्या डाएटवर तरी जा, किंवा तुम्ही फोर्टनाइटली क्लेन्झिंग करा and your issues are going to get sorted. We can also help tell you की एक मेनोपॉजचा जो आपला भाग आहे हा किती काळ चालेल, व्हॉट डू यू एक्सपेक्ट, हाऊ डू यू टेक इट अँड हाऊ डू यू स्लो डाऊन. हा खूप महत्त्वाचा आहे. till now the engine was constantly on, it was running, and imagine now it has reached its station, it wants to halt for some time, it wants to stop, shut down for a bit and then enjoy the beauty of the station. हेच होत आहे in menopause. Okay, so आपली जी reproductive system असते in males and in females both equally have been going on continuously, month after month, day after day. There are changes that are reflected on your skin, hair and everything, and suddenly now these are coming to a pause. They are coming to a station where they want to rest and look out of the window and see how beautiful this greenery looks, instead of just going and on and on. Here is a time you need to press the pause button. So ikde in your 40s is a good time to cultivate very, very regular meditation and yoga practices. But again, they are going to be specific to what conditions you are facing. Not every woman faces the same menopausal conditions. Not every man faces the same andropause conditions. So that is okay. Whatever you are facing is unique to your own mind body type, and you deserve all the care and support from your family because you have been always giving that support. Your child would be now of an age where they could at least understand what's going on with mom, understand what's going on with dad, understand what's going on in the house and how I can help contribute. So make your kids more and more aware and let them help you come through this phase if you are facing tough, rough spots or toughness with related to your health issues. इकडे आपल्याला मेंटल हेल्थ पण खूप सांभाळायला लागते, बिकॉज दीज आर ऑल्सो द टाइम्स वेन यू फील लो ऑन कॉन्फिडन्स सडनली, की आधी मी हे करू शकत होते पण नाव आय फील आय डोंट नो हाऊ टू गेट ऑन टू इट, आय डोंट नो हाऊ टू स्टार्ट, मला माहिती नाही मी हे करू शकेन का नाही. ही द्वंद्वता येते मनाची, आणि विच इज व्हेरी नॉर्मल, विच इज व्हेरी व्हेरी ओके, बिकॉज नाव यू आर एंटरिंग द न्यू फेज ऑफ युअर लाईफ. In a normal lifespan, we change, the whole of us, except the appearance, 8 times. Imagine if you are changing 8 times. Let's consider every 10 years you are changing to a new version of you. There are a lot more learnings, there are a lot more thinkings, there are a lot more patterns that you break and the patterns that you set. So much of change is already coming in. You are at the 50% of change now. Still, you are going to change for 4 more times. Okay, so welcome this change with the most honest heart and a very open mind and very open space, because these are also the times when you are going to realize की अरे मी आत्तापर्यंत हे करत होते आणि हे सेट झालेलं आहे, but there is another way of doing things. For example, in your office you might find that there is a younger person who can do your job in a much better and shorter way, but that doesn't mean that you are going wrong. It just means that they have a different innovative idea to go forward with. So those can bring frustrations, but learn to hold on to your frustrations and create a channel where your creativity will be addressed and you can still give a productive output. इथे होतं असं की your skin, your hair, eyes, internal eyes, soles of feet, sometimes your mouth and throat, sometimes your bowels, motions, they dry out. का ड्रायनेस येतो? कारण इथे हॉर्मोन चेंज होत असतात, इस्ट्रोजन लेवल कमी होतो, FSH म्हणजे फॉलिकल स्टिम्युलेटिंग हॉर्मोन, ल्युटनायझिंग हॉर्मोन, ही हॉर्मोन्स चेंज होत असतात, टेस्टोस्टेरोन लेवल्स चेंज होत असतात. सो वॉट डज टू आवर बॉडी इज इट ब्रिंग्स इन ड्रायनेस मोर अँड मोर. म्हणजे असं नाही की तुम्ही ऑइली खाल्लं तर ओलिएशन परत येईल, ऑइलीनेस ऑफ द बॉडी वाढेल. नो, रॅदर ऑइल्स किंवा काही न खाता सुद्धा ड्रायनेस हा येतच राहतो, आणि खाल्लं तरी ते सडनली फॅटमध्ये चेंज होतं. सो दिस इज अ गुड टाईम फॉर यू टू नो वॉट युअर प्रकृती इज, सो दॅट यू कॅन गेट अ गुड अकाउंट ऑफ वॉट डायट विल सपोर्ट यू for the next coming years, or at least for that year or that season, to know, to be very specific, and that will help you ease out pains. इथे पुनर्नवा किंवा अशा जे हर्ब्स आहेत that will take care of some retentions, पाय सुजतात किंवा अजून काही होत असेल, that is very good. Guggulu is another herb where weight can be targeted. Fatty liver सारख्या कंडिशन्स असतात जे नॉन अल्कोहोलिक असल्या तरी होतात, फिमेल्सला मेल्सला होऊ शकतात. सो दॅट इज अ हर्ब दॅट कॅन सपोर्ट यू थ्रू दॅट अँड मेक यू कम आउट ऑफ इट. शतावरी, अगेन आय स्ट्रेस अपॉन दॅट, इज समथिंग दॅट यू कुड गो ऑन अ व्हेरी रेग्युलर बेसिस. या सगळ्या ज्या आहेत फार महत्त्वाच्या आहेत, आणि शिफ्टिंग फ्रॉम अ मैदा बिस्किट डाएट टू अ नो. Okay, sorry, I just got a call in between. All right, so shifting from a maida based to a wheat based or a rice flour based diet would definitely help you ease out bloating and other things. ह्यानी खूप गोष्टी कमी होतील. If you are a South Indian where there are fermented foods more in the diet, then shifting from something that is fried to something that is steamed might benefit you definitely more. Using more of mint instead of the green chili will help you. So the diet remains same, the timing changes, and what you put in it also changes. Okay, going for a more moong dal based diet or red lentils म्हणजे मसूर डाळ from urad dal based diet is very, very important. So that is something that can change things for you in a very, very positive way. Another thing is your exercise. Your exercise patterns are now going to change. You will see that आधी जो मी स्ट्रेनर्स ॲरोबिक्स करत होते ते आता मला नाही विशेष करता येते, नको करायला, हरकत नाही. इफ यू फील दॅट ओ यू नीड मोर नी सपोर्ट, go for it. Definitely go for it, because that is going to help prevent knee injuries. Don't fall short of taking care of your joints, because here your joints are definitely going to feel a little loosened up as in how the hormonal changes take place. So joint care is something which is very important. आयुर्वेदात लेपन नावाची चिकित्सा असते, म्हणजे उपनाह we call it, wherein we give pastes in for example, if this is the joint and this is what is paining, we give a paste to apply around this, and then a cloth, we ask you to wrap it with a cloth, keep it for about 2 hours, and then you unwrap the cloth and you just wash your wrist with normal hot water. एवढ्याशा गोष्टींनी सुद्धा खूप फरक पडतो, बिकॉज दॅट टाईम तुमची बॉडी चांगली रिस्पॉन्ड करते. सो यू विल सी दॅट स्मॉल थिंग्स लाईक दीज माइट हेल्प यू फील मच बेटर. इफ यू हॅव कंडिशन्स ऑफ सोर मसल्स और स्प्रेन्स जे आता जास्त वाढलेले आहेत, किंवा ॲसिड रिफ्लक्स, देन दीज आर द टाइम्स, और इवन palpitations, this is the time when you need to go for a checkup and get those things sorted out, so that they don't go into more complications or they don't create secondary features later on. So all of these are definitely going to help you strengthen your joints, because they are what will be necessary after the menopause sets in. Menopause एकदा सेट इन झाला की तुम्हाला बऱ्याच गोष्टी सुटल्यासारख्या वाटतील. there will be less dryness, there will be less crackling of joints. हे सगळं कमी होत जातं. what do you include in your food? बटर, लोणी, हे महत्त्वाचं आहे फॉर पीपल हू आर मोर ऑफ वात प्रकृती and getting into menopause. What is good for pitta and kapha, we can go into details, but there is so much, it is so much one-on-one that I can't tell it to you right away ki exactly ह्याला ते छान आहे. But yes, butter, because it not just protects our joints, but it also protects something called as a myelin sheath. Let me just give you an example. We have nerves going through all of our muscles, in between the bones, in between spinal cord and all the muscles of our back. Now myelin sheath is like a cover to those nerves. Okay, for example, now I don't have anything much in my in front of me right now, but let us do this. Let us see. Okay, so whatever I'm finding handy, I'm showing you with that. Imagine these are your nerves. Can you see me? Yeah. Imagine this is one nerve, this is another nerve, and there is another nerve. And now these are your bones, okay? These are your bones. आता या दोन बोन्सच्या मधनं सुद्धा नर्व्स जात आहेत, करेक्ट? नाउ व्हॉट यू आर डुईंग इज, या नर्व्सचं जे कवरिंग आहे ते कवरिंग चांगल्या फॅट्सनी बनलेलं आहे. बट ॲज इन हाऊ ड्रायनेस कम्स अँड सेट्स इन, हा जो लेअर ऑफ फॅटी टिश्यू आहे, फॉर एक्झाम्पल इफ दिस इज युअर नर्व अँड दिस इज द लेअर ऑफ फॅटी टिश्यू, हा स्लोली डिजनरेट होत जातो आणि हा निघून जातो. ओके, जर हा निघून गेला तर आतल्या नर्व्स या इरिटेट तर होणारच, राईट? फॉर एक्झाम्पल, इफ यू स्लीपिंग ऑन अ पिलो अँड समबडी टेक्स द पिलो आउट, you're going to feel irritated anyways, right? So similarly, those nerves have been protected with a layer of nice fats, and that is very important. And now that is going away, so the nerves are getting irritated. That is why anxiety increases around that time. So म्हणून good fats are very important. Omega-3 fatty acids are good, but instead of taking a tablet, what if you could consume it with your diet and food? Flax seeds are an example, pumpkin seeds are good, sunflower seeds are good. Those are very good and rich in omega acids. So हे घेणं हे फार महत्त्वाचं आहे. आणि आपल्या इन आवर डाएट लोणी आणि तूप हे महत्त्वाचं आहे, बट इन स्पेसिफिक क्वांटिटीज. इट्स नॉट की ओके सकाळ संध्याकाळ मी खाते, तसं नाही. इन स्पेसिफिक क्वांटिटीज. that depends on what your weight is, what your height is, what your metabolism is, and what your prakriti is. If your metabolism is faster, the quantity of loni or butter is going to differ. But if your metabolism is slower, definitely we have to see if there are any other options that might help supplement the same fatty acids to you in a different form. सो ह्या छोट्या छोट्या गोष्टी आहेत, पण या फार महत्त्वाच्या आहेत. इथे whenever you are now this is about internal things. Externally, whenever you are going on any beauty care or hair care, see to it that you go with as natural as much natural things as possible. म्हणजे if you are using a hair oil, go with one ingredient that you know suits you very well. For example, Bhringraj for hair, graying of hair, you know it suits you, go with it. Amla, if you know it suits you, then only go with it. This is not the time for experimentations. For your skin, if you know Triphala Churna's face pack is helping me, go with it. If you know ki nahi, just multani mitti mixing with rose water is helping me, go with it. So whatever helps you, definitely go with that instead of experimentations during this 40s to 50s च्या मध्ये. इथे हे पण खूप महत्त्वाचं असतं की यू एक्सरसाइज अँड यू सेट अ डेली रुटीन. 3 days of exercise wherein there is not much of aerobics or a lot of high intensity. You rather go with moderate intensity and low intensity for a longer period of time. So if you do moderate intensity for say 45 minutes or lower intensity for 1.5 hours, that is going to suit you more. That will increase your stamina, that will increase your blood circulation, that will cleanse your organs, and that will make you feel very, very good and refreshed, instead of going for a 10-minute high intensity workout. हे तुम्ही सेट करू शकता for 3 days in a week. Other days of the week, go for normal pranayam and breathing techniques. Go for meditation, because that is going to sustain and remain with you, take mental clarity to a level you had never imagined. So go with more of meditation practices, pranayam and breathing exercises. इथे see to it that you are also doing one of the other hobbies that you have always wanted to do, because here you are very healthy and you will be able to maintain that health. If in 40s to 50 you don't call yourself old, so don't start calling yourself old, you are not yet. Well, above 80s is when you will get old, not now. Because that is how our body cells will reciprocate. The more you say that no, I'm above 40 now, I have to sleep and rest and I can't do the way I used to do stuff before. Of course, that is what your body is hearing and listening, and your mind is hearing and responding. So unless you want the mind to get sluggish as the days go by, do not go with that attitude at all. Be 18 with some more years of experience. That is how we call it after we are 40 and up. So now that is something that you need to focus on. Go on activities which you have never done before. For example, once the lockdown is opened, you can go for camping and hikes and short trips and visits which you have not done before, or try your hand at table tennis or badminton or some games which you have not done before, because this is when you will be more alert, and that is how you will start getting your systems back on track. This is about a lifestyle that is which includes diet, nutrition and exercise. Now of course, like I have always explained, in 0 to 90, first the baby massage, and then 10 to 19 years, and 20 to 30 years, and 30 to 40 years, and now we are at 40 to 50. I would definitely say what Panchakarmas help us better. For 40s and up, for people who belong to this age group, Potli therapies are very, very, very soothing. They are very helpful. So Potli is a bolus. It's like there is Kora cloth, or there is a type of material which usually is cotton, in which either they put powders or they put leaves of certain plants, depending on what conditions you are in, and they use these dry powders or the herbs in order to give a good full body therapy. There is also something called as Sarvanga Dhara, which is very helpful in neurological conditions, in muscle toning, in muscle building. These are very, very good. To take care of sore back or frozen shoulders or joint related issues or like carpal tunnel syndrome, Potli therapies are very good. To take a nasal congestion down or allergies down, again small nasal, small face potlis are what are used. So all of these along with other Ayurvedic therapies are very, very important and can be easily done in 40s and up. That will give you relief through menopause or andropause or any other health issues that you are undergoing. You can also consult an Ayurvedic physician. I am open for that, to know what your Prakriti is in order for you to just have a fortnightly cleansing or season wise cleansing at your home. So what I can do is I can tell what your Prakriti is and give you some tips and some things in Ayurveda that will help you maintain your regular bowel movements. Because sometimes constipation sets in here, or there is metabolism up and down, so there are loose stools going on. So if that is what you're suffering from, then definitely a good pattern of seasonal cleansing is what will help you regain your energy levels back. Now that we have done with food, and then we talked about exercise, and we talked about panchakarma, and we talked about mental health, you have all the right tools to be very fit and healthy in your 40s. You are the person who is a link between the previous generation and the next generation. So you also should understand and acknowledge and accept the stress that comes with it. But this is also a time when we deal with the stress in the most holistic way we ever can, through our Indian medical science, that is Ayurveda. I hope you have enjoyed today's session. I have loved it. I love giving information that truly helps you. So next Wednesday at the same time in the same place, I'll be happy to meet you to talk about 50s and up, health for 50s and up. I would love to give you some small demos of a few things that can be done at home too. Let me see if I can make and arrange those things. Since now the lockdown has eased up a bit, I might be able to go out and get some things so that I can show it online too. Thank you very much for joining in and giving me good feedbacks on this chat. Thank you so much for being here and watching and enjoying the video. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach me out at Kerala Ayurvedic Clinic, opposite Gujarat Society, Nehru Road, Vilepale East. I am an MD Ayurvedic physician. My MD is in Panchakarma, so I've done my 8.5 years of that, and then I have been a health educator, USA certified, and been practicing since 11 years. Whatever I can help you with, I will. Otherwise, definitely we as a family of healthcare practitioners and MD Ayurvedic doctors will help you with your health conditions in whichever way possible. We are located at Kerala Ayurvedic Clinic, and my number is 908-277-2050. That is where I'll be at my office in the morning times every day. So talk to you soon. Thank you for being here, and I really loved this session. Thank you once again, and I'll see you next week. Till then, take care, stay safe, stay healthy, stay put, and be positive. Alright, take care. Bye.